You're watching Drakewing Gaming. Enjoy the video.
Hey guys and gals, Never here from Drakewing Gaming. So if you bounce, what are the Gaming Drag? Today I'm coming back at you with a Let's Play episode of Rain Check. So yeah, let's go ahead and jump right back in, shall we? Alarm chain, you are up, and let's go. Alright. A tense silence hangs between us. My heart thuds in my chest as I look away. How powerless I feel right now. Theodore. I'm doing this for Theodore and Rue. It's just a bit with Magnus, right? I can handle that. Can I? I glance back at him, uncertain. You could have asked for literally anything else. Huh, perhaps. But remember, you came to me, little fox. I closed my eyes for a brief second, letting out a shaky breath. Fine. In that case, please follow me. Magnus opens the door, motioning me to exit. The two lions' eyes immediately dart towards me as they stand tentatively from across the room. We will move to a more comfortable room for a discussion. The large fox signals the lions to halt as we approach an adjacent room. Please do not follow us. This is private matters. Finally, at last. Yes? He slowly grabs a hold of my arms, pulling me in for a long and slightly uncomfortable hug. Ah! His arms feel stronger than I remember, his grip firm around me. There's a slight tug at my tail before a sudden large paw grabs onto my back, pushing my head deeper into his chest. Relax. Look up and see his soft eyes staring back at me, a small grin forming on his face. You look nervous still, my little fox. I'm not used to this. But it will be okay, yes? I take care of you. Magnus's paws move lower down my back. He traces small circles with his claws, sending a little shiver up my spine. I feel my breath hitch as he gently tugs at my shirt. Let me see you more. Let me undress. I hesitate for a moment and give him the faintest nod. My pulse hammers in my ears as he lifts my coat and then my shirt, pulling them up and over my head until I'm exposed from the waist up. The air is chilly, but Magnus's warmth seems to radiate between us. So small. So beautiful. He sets my shirt aside and leans in to bury his muzzle briefly against my neck. I tense, but his soft snout and warm breath help me relax again. I'm really not sure how to do this. Shh, you no worry. I guide, yes? I gulp as his large paw travels to my waist, hooking a finger under the waistband of my pants. Slowly he slides them down until they slip around my ankles. My face burns with embarrassment at how exposed I am. Now me. Magnus steps back just enough to undo his own clothes, letting him fall with a soft rustle. He stands before me, his well-built Arctic white body on full display. I can't help but notice how calm he looks, like he's done this 100 times before. My cheeks grow even hotter. We are the same now. Closer, little fox. He gathers me into his arms again, pressing our chests together. I can feel his heart thumping, and I instinctively rest my paws on his shoulders, trying not to tremble. Magnus leans down, capturing my lips in a gentle kiss. My eyes widen and nearly pull back, but something about his tenderness and the steady pace of his breathing coaxes me to stay. Slowly, my eyes flutter shut, and I let myself sink into it. Yeah, you're getting into it, aren't you, buddy boy? Looks like he might actually be liking it. Which is good. That is a good thing. Magnus. Yeah, oh yeah, he likes it. You taste sweet. You feel good. His tongue grazes against my lips, requesting entry. Nervously, I part them, let him explore. A low, pleasant rumble resonates in his chest. One of his paws slides closer, resting over the balls between my legs, and let out a startled gasp. Is okay? I stop if it is too much. It's fine. I shiver, gripping the fur of his shoulders. Despite my usual indifference towards physical intimacy, the warmth of his touch and the caring light in his eyes compel me to continue. I shake my head, signaling he doesn't have to stop. Good. Let me make you feel nice. Oh, goodness. Goodness me, oh, goodness me. This is probably... oh, boy. We'll see. He gently massages my growing bulge, and my ears flatten against my head. Each press of his paw sends new tingles coursing through me. He gropes softly along my... Okay, stroking just enough to elicit a low moan from me. The sound of my okay, ba-ba-ba, cheeks grow hotter and hotter. I bury my face in the thick fur of his neck, inhaling his faint, comforting scent. We go slow. You trust me? Yes, alright. Probably going to save this part right here. Yeah. The agreement. Oh my goodness. Yeah, you agreed to some stuff, alright, but it didn't, oh my goodness. You're gonna be getting the penis. Oh my. I at least want to get a naughty picture or something I can turn into a, let's see. Yes, alright. Guiding me toward the edge of the bed, he lays me down carefully, aware of my fragility. His large body looms over me, shielding me from the room's chill. I hook my arms around his neck, trying to steady myself while I feel an excited, nervous swirl in my stomach. Little fox, so soft, so shy. He cups my cheek, his muzzle brushing against mine for a lingering kiss. I let him deepen it, my breath mingling in a series of soft gasps. His free paw drifts along my thigh, encouraging me to part my legs. Magnus. I am gentle, I promise. Breathe with me. My chest rises and falls in time with his. With each breath, his large paw caresses my leg, preparing me, guiding me. Soon I feel him press against me in an intimate way I've never experienced before. My heart pounds like mad. His muzzle nuzzles the side of my neck, offering unspoken reassurance. Hold on, my fox. Am I gonna get to see it? Oh! Probably should not. Oh goodness. Alright, let me, oof. Oh boy. Let me, go ahead a little bit, get past the scene. This is a little spicy, little bit spicy. Alright, y'all. It wasn't that long. Okay, so, you did so good. Are you okay? I try to speak, but only manage a sheepish laugh, burying my red muzzle against his chest. My entire body still buzzes with aftershocks of sensation. Oh, that's right. I have Safe for Work mode on. Interesting. Okay. I try to speak, but only manage... Okay. I'm fine. That was much more than I expected. Good or bad? I think... good? Just a lot to take in. I understand. Rest. I hold you. Magnus shifts so we're lying side by side. His thick tail draped protectively over me. I press myself against the comforting warmth of his chest, feeling the steady beat of his heart. Despite my usual reluctance about these things, a strange sense of peace washes over me in his arms. We have more time later. For now, stay with me, yes? Yes, I'd like that, but... yes, the deal. Do not worry about it for now. Let us rest for a moment. The high starts to wear off, my thoughts come back to me. I really mustn't stay. Theodore's waiting for me back. There's a tight grip on my arms and with Magnus staring at me with concern. You will stay. Do not worry. I will talk with Blackout. He pulls me back into a tight hug and I try my best not to resist. I've got Magnus here and he's willing to cooperate. I guess I'm going to stay like this for a few more moments. Still flushed from the closeness, I can't but feel the uneasy undercurrent of what's to come. Mr. Javier... Mr. Javier, Big Gus, there you guys are. I was looking everywhere for you. I'm bored. Ugh, I forgot how he was waiting outside. Thankfully, it looks like he's just as clueless as ever. Yes, we just finished talking about important business. Oh, what happened? Did you guys make a deal? We made a deal, yes. Magnus reaches into his pocket, pulls out a small phone, and starts dialing a number into it. Hello. The fox starts speaking in a language I'm not familiar with, and I'm only able to pick out the word blackout from the whole exchange. It is done. Please tell your bodyguards to send an ambassador over. Right. I straighten sleeves and comb my furs and make my way over to the two grunts. Well, what took so long? His voice is rough and stemmed with anger as one stares me down. The other wrinkles their nose with disgust. We had important matters to discuss. Bottom line is, he's here and he's willing to speak with your boss. Without a word, one of the lions gets up and makes their way out of the room. Hey, where are they going? Stay put. Someone will be here shortly. And what about Theodore? He's fine. If he's fine, then let me speak with him. No. Won't be possible about this time. What the hell does that mean? I brought you guys to Magnus. This wasn't part of the deal. This wasn't part of the deal either. What? I don't take orders. Oh. Got it? Now sit the fuck down and wait or we'll call off the deal. I squint hard at the line before ultimately shaking my head, trying to humor the thought of his idiocy. Fine, I'll sit, but I'm guessing you won't mind if I just tell your boss about this little exchange when I see him. I let him know you'd want to jeopardize the entire dealing all because of your little fit. Lion's expression suddenly changes. A look of worry spread across his face. Hey, there's no need to do that. Not so tough now, huh? You know what? Fine. Since I'm feeling so generous, I'll call them right now. These fools are all the same. Threaten to report them to their boss and they suddenly behave. I force myself not to smirk as he reaches into his coat and pulls out his phone. Without saying another word, he calls some number and put the phone up to his ear. Huh. It's not going through. What do you mean it's not going through? The Lion tries dialing the number again but shakes his head. It's not going through. It must be on their way. Are you sure? I'm positive. Doesn't seem like this guy is lying. At least he wouldn't dare lie at this point. I roll my eyes in annoyance. Fine. Unfortunately, there's not much I can do besides wait. Ugh. When do they so sneak up behind me? Hey, Mr. Javier! Are you and your bodyguard okay? You look annoyed. What is going on? I stare back at the stupid Lion, who's sitting nervously. I feel the knot in my stomach tighten as the mere thought of idly waiting for Theodore to arrive eventually draws a sigh from me. It's nothing. I'm just exhausted. Sorry, I need to sit. Magnus's broad arms wrap around my waist, helping stabilize me to a sofa nearby. What happened? That's the thing. Nothing is happening. I tried to see if Theodore was okay, but the call didn't go through. I understand. Please, sit. David, get him some water. Sure, let me just... No. We ran out of magic diamond water brand, so I hope you don't mind drinking regular hotel bottled water. Magic diamond water, Never mind, I don't even want to know. I take the bottle from him and practically collapse onto the sofa as I sit down, trying my best to remain as composed as possible. I will give you some time alone. I need to make some calls. Without another word, Magnus nods to the both of us before walking off. Hey, Mr. Javier. Yes? I can tell you're really upset about something. I don't want to sound too nosy, but do you want to talk about it? I learned recently that talking about your problems helps you deal with them. Alright, y'all, I'm actually going to pause it right there. Thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring that notification bell, and check out our Patreon if you can. It always helps. Anyway, I love you all, and I shall see y'all in the next video. Bye-bye!